Hello, first grade friends. Welcome to your Wit and Wisdom lesson for Module 1, Day 14. Today you're going to be working with Mrs. Spears on looking closely and listening to quotations. Repeat that word with me. Quotations. A quotation is when an author writes down something someone says. So today with Miss Spears, you're going to be listening as she reads things that people have said in other countries about the books that they are reading from the mobile libraries. Listen carefully as she reads today. She is also going to tell you that you are going to need a handout. You will not need a handout today, as in part 2 of your lesson, I will be giving you the same thing on the computer. So you do not need a handout today, no worries. But you will need your journal, and she did not tell you about that. So make sure you have your journal and a pencil or pen so that you can do your writing assignment for today. Enjoy this lesson and listen carefully.
Hello, first grade friends, and welcome back to Wit and Wisdom in Sync. I'm Tanisha Spears, and I'm excited to jump back into our learning for today. For this lesson, you will need handout 15A. Pause the video now if you need to get that handout. We are building knowledge to answer this big question, or this essential question, of how do books change lives around the world. But before we can continue building knowledge to answer the question, let's think about the question that we will be working on answering today. And that question is, what does looking at quotations reveal to us? One more time, what does looking at quotations reveal to us? And today you will collect evidence using quotations from sections of the text. Take a look at the organizer on the screen. This is an evidence organizer that we will use to record evidence about what people say about books in different countries. And we're going to complete the sentence frame in, and then we'll fill in the country. Some people say, and then we'll identify what they say. So the name of the country will go in the first column, and what people say will go in the third column. And the middle section, or the middle column, will be the same for all of the countries. So I'll say the sentence frame one more time. In, and then we'll name the country. Some people say, and then we'll end with what they say. Okay, listen carefully as I read quotes from the text. As I read, I want you to think about what information you're learning. Specifically thinking about what country it is and what do people say about books. Are you ready? Let's get back into the text. Australia. Some stories leave children with something to think about, says Travis. Others bring laughter or tears. I want you to think. What additional information did we learn by reading this quotation? Specifically thinking about what country is this? Or what do people say about books? Share with your learning partner, or just say it aloud. Now, let's go back to our organizer. And as I am completing my thoughts, I want you to see if what I think matches what you think. Here's what I think. I think that this quote means that in Australia, people say that stories help feel different feelings. One more time, in Australia, some people say that stories help people feel different feelings. Did you think the same thing? Let's look at another page. Listen carefully. Azerbaijan. For us, says the librarian, the mobile library is as important as air or water. What country is this? And what do people say about books? Share with your learning partner or just say it aloud. Now, let's go back to our organizer. Here's what I think. I think the quote means that in Azerbaijan, some people say books are as important as water. Let's look at one more page. Finland. Reading has become very important to our book boat children. She says, if the book boat didn't come, they might not be reading at all. They are always happy to see us and their supply of new books. What country is this? And what do people say about books? Share with your learning partner or just say it aloud. Now let's go back to our evidence organizer. And here is what I think. I think that this quote means that in Finland, people say that children wouldn't read without the boat library. Did you think that as well? I'm sure you probably did. You are going to get a chance to use this evidence organizer to complete the sentence frame in, and then you name the country, some people say, and then you identify what they say. But before you do that, you are going to watch how I would complete the sentence frame. Or rather, you're going to listen at how I would complete the sentence frame. In Finland, some people say children will not read without the boat library. Now this time I want you to read along with me. In Finland, some people say children will not read without the boat library. You'll notice I identified the country on the first blank line and what people say on the last blank line. Now it's your turn. You are going to record what some people say about books in one country using the sentence frame that we just practiced with. You're going to say in, and then you'll name the country, some people say, and then you'll name or identify what people say. I'm going to leave the evidence organizer that we just used on the screen for you to refer to if you need it, as you are completing the sentence by filling in the blanks. Are you ready? Pause the video now to record what people say about books in one country. Be sure you use the sentence frame.
Now you're going to write your own sentence using the sentence frame. In blank, some people say blank. Choose the country that you would like to write about and tell what people say about books in that country. Then you can draw a picture to go along with your sentence in your journal. Make sure to put an image of your journal in the next slide. Great job today, first grade.